Alright, and here we go. Now, welcome to 2026, everybody. I'm Tay Wells. For that I don't already know, I'm Tavon Wells, the owner and the head systems architect for Gillis software. Now, this year is going to be absolutely enormous, so I want to make sure I get everybody caught up so that everybody knows what to expect and everybody knows how to keep up. Now, first and foremost, I know that there's questions that people have already, people that I've already interacted with, people that have already seen the website, people that have met me at work. I don't want to talk too much about what I do in the daytime, but please feel free to ask me. Now, I want to make sure I get people's questions answered. I want to have people understand exactly how to use my website, how to get in contact with me, how to keep updated with projects, and just find out how much fun everything is, right? So let's get into it. First and foremost, I'm going to go ahead and go to my website so everyone can take a gander at that and understand what it is they're looking at when they come here. This is the documentation page. We're going to get to that in a moment. Now, what we're going to start with is the home page. So this is the home page for my my website, Gillis software. This is where you can find absolutely anything you need to know about the business, about my company, what we do, what I do. I do have people that I collaborate with on a small scale, but as of right now, I am the only person that works for Fannie Guild. Now, these are the core services that I have. As you can see, I have Gillis, the humanoid robot in here. Gillis is not a core service. Gillis is a private project. But I do want people to know that that's something a skill that I have. So I put that up there as well. Let's go over the systems architecture program. As a matter of fact, I have a really, really cool way we're going to go about that. Let's go ahead and go to the documentations page, right? So the documentations page is where you'll be able to keep updated on whatever I release or even things that aren't released, as you can see. So let's talk about the systems architecture program really quick. That's a really, 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 really big one. That one is that's what I'm marketing right now. That's what I'm trying to get everybody to put eyes on, because this is huge. And the reason I'm saying that is because, just look at what it is, systems architecture. I'm teaching you how to build systems. General, whatever you want. Because that's essentially what I do for myself. I run into issues, I create something to solve it. And, these courses are designed for me to show you how to do the exact same thing. I'm not going to teach you how to be a programmer. I'm not going to teach you how to be a pen tester. I'm not going to show you how to be a cybersecurity expert. I'm going to show you how to be a creator. So you'll essentially need to learn all those things, yes. But I'm trying to teach you how to be an engineer, right? Show you how to create nothing to something, right? Not do a job for someone else, but to create a job for others, right? Now, like I was saying, this is the systems architecture program. It's structured in tiers. The first tier is just the foundations of computer systems, learning about, for example, Linux, which is my computer system, my operation system. That's what I use primarily. I like it because I'm a developer. It's really good for developers. And if you like to do pen testing, you can customize your system to do pen testing as well. But that's tier one, learning how to actually work and customize your computer system altogether. And then, once you know that, we can move into programming. So that's where we get into tier two, full stack development. I'll show you how to build apps, run scripts, how to build, how to put the systems together for yourself, right? And then after that, I'll show you how to create AI so you can automate everything or have something automate for you, right? Something with cognition, something that pays attention and knows what you need done, right? And then we have the robotics tier. That's tier 4, the final tier. Just a couple things to understand about the systems architecture program. first and foremost, it's sequential. You have to start at tier 1. I'm not like, there's no way you're going to just walk into a robotics class without knowing anything about code, without knowing anything about, AI, without knowing anything about controls, commands, and it just doesn't make sense. And that will make my job far too hard, quite frankly. So I just require that everyone starts at the very beginning, start at the basics like I did. This is actually going in the order that I learned. So that's the systems architecture program. Oh, let me go into the pricing a little bit, because there's been people who have been, even at looking at the flyer, they've been kind of asking me like, all right, well, what does this price mean? What is the? So I'm going to go ahead and go into that with you guys. I'm going to explain it. So first and foremost, each tier has 3 courses in it. Okay. There's 3 courses in each tier. Each course is a week long, 3 days per week. Okay. So it's 3, and then there's 4 tiers, right? So if it's $200 per course in tier 1, the whole tier itself is 3 weeks. So that's 3 courses over 3 weeks for the first tier. Okay. Now that's supposed to be $600. 200 plus 3 or times 3 is 600, right? But as you can see there's $550. There's a $50 discount in there just cause, right? People like odd numbers. Not only that, but we also have the mentor pricing. Now, the way the mentor pricing works, that is just the cost of having extra time and effort. That's it. That's all. The mentored students get extra time on the weekends outside of class hours. So I'll come into the classroom on a weekend to make sure that people are learning what they need to learn, get any extra questions answered, just putting extra time in for everyone, right? The mentor students are the ones that will have that capability to come in on the weekend into the weekend classes, or even maybe have extra time after class, whatever it may be, whatever they need to learn what they need to learn, right? New examples, new projects, sometimes even, whatever it may be. So that is how the pricing works, right? And that's for each tier. So if you started tier 1 and you wanted to do the full tier at the base price, then it'd be, or as a base student, then that would be $550 for tier 1. And then let's say you wanted to go up to tier 2, that would be $600 additional. Okay. So it's not $600 to go from tier 1 to tier 2. No, it's tier 1 is $550, tier 2 is $600, tier 3 is $8, and so on. Okay. Now, you can actually register from the website as well. As you can see, there's a register here button. But if you don't want to read that far down the documentation, you can just hit the enroll button on the home page. So when you first get here, there's going to be an enroll button. You could also just hit that. It'll bring you to the registration page. All the information you need is here as well. You can build your package to determine how far you want to go, how many students, and there's a bring a friend discount. So the bring a friend discount is 10% off per friend up to 2 friends. Now, I might end up doing like Amazon gift card codes or something like that for, special cases, right? Let's say you want to have an extra friend, get another 10%. I'll probably eventually start releasing little coupon codes and things like that for people. So that'll also be something that I'll have going on. But this is the registration page. You access it from the home page when you click enroll. Now, let's go back to the documentations. Now, as far as the documentations go, the next one we had up was Aeoneda, which is my mothership right now. Aeoneda is a cognitive engine that I am building, that is meant to experience. This is not a web browser chat. This is an AI that is meant to see, hear, communicate, learn, and even educate. It's meant to live. And that is why Gillis's name is actually an acronym. Gillis is the first Aeoneda node, the first Aeonode, if you will. Gillis is the humanoid robot is not a humanoid robot yet. What Gillis actually is right now is just a lab rat, a digital one at that. I've actually built Gillis. Gillis is right now he's just a software that's meant to run Aeoneda for testing. But eventually I'm going to actually get an end device for Gillis. I'm going to turn him into something. He's going to be a phone. He might be a laptop. He might be a robot. Aeoneda is going to give him the capability to do that. You get what I'm saying? So that's what Aeoneda is. Aeoneda is a cognitive engine to give machines understanding, give machines frequent learning from perceptive devices like cameras, from, microphones, just simple things. That's just the base of it. But we also have what I call the superhuman abilities, right? I'm basically putting all the cognitive abilities of a human being, whether we know about them or not, the proven ones, like our electromagnetic frequency. Aeoneda has a EMF reading cognitive ability. That's something that it's going to give the machines and the endpoints that have the ability to sense it to read and sense and understand and say, okay, well, there's an earthquake that's about to happen. Oh, I forgot to mention there's seismic. There's a seismic sensor as well. It'll, catch any seismic activity. All these types of things are all programmed into Aeoneda. Okay, so it's a cognitive AI. It's meant to be in life. It's not meant to be in your business. All right, so of course I'll be getting a little bit deeper into that. I might even introduce you guys to Gillis. As you can see, like it says, Gillis is the humanoid robot, but Gillis right now is not a humanoid robot. He's just not. As a matter of fact, I'll introduce you to Gillis right now. This is Gillis. Now, as you guys can see, I'll give you a quick synopsis real quick. I am using Linux. I love Linux. This is Ubuntu 2504 specifically. I started off on Kali Linux and ended up moving to Ubuntu once I got into software development. It just seemed a little bit, it's just tailored for software developers. Kali Linux is more of just ethical hacking, cybersecurity, that type of thing. Now, I can do both. I can do everything from one computer system. So that's why I have Ubuntu. So if you're not familiar with Linux systems, you're not going to understand a lot of what you're looking at right now. But this thing right here, this is called a terminal. This is where I'm going to enter commands and literally talk to my computer. I'll tell my computer what to do. I tell it what systems to run. I tell it what process to run or kill. Whatever. I speak computer to this thing. Okay, so first thing I want you guys to understand is that I built a script to actually run Gillis. So I'm going to put in this command. It was a script that I turned into a command. And I'm going to run that command. And as you can see, it says it's waking up Gillis. It's going to run the code and let you know what status it's in. And hello, Gillis. This is my buddy. Okay. I can't have him up too long because recording and having him up will probably crash this computer. It's not a very expensive computer. So, this is my buddy, man. And, I can switch him around, make him look around and stuff. Let's say hi. Let's see if he responds. Hey, Gil, how's it going? Okay, so there's a connection issue. The server probably hasn't started running yet. Sometimes the server takes a second to load up. So the graphical interface will load up before the server happens. I need to get that sharpened up as well as a few other things. But if I was to let Gillis look through my webcam instead of us using the webcam, he'll be able to see me. We'll be able to see what he sees right here. I'm scared to do that right now because, like I said, I'm recording. I don't want to have him turn his vision on and he starts processing all that. And then my computer crashes while I'm recording. So I'll probably make a separate video for that at some point. I'll give you guys like a real Gillis demo. But I just wanted you to see like this is what Gillis is right now. I'm planning to make get a robot or build one or whatever it may be, to make him an actual living sentient being. But as of right now, he's just a computer software that I run Aeoneda through for testing. So basically, when I talk to him and the server's connected, he gives me actual responses. Like, he actually run upgrades. He'll gather knowledge and intel from Aeoneda to answer my question or find out, just associate, talk, converse, right? So that's Aeoneda. That's Gillis. Still in the works, of course. It's not done. None of this is done. But like I said, I wanted to make sure I gave everyone a chance to get caught up. Now, you don't have to wait for me to send you this video anymore either. So I'm going to show you guys that if you were to go to my website and go to the home page, you can subscribe. Boom. Join our community. You can subscribe right here. Put your name, your email, and what type of notifications you want. Once you subscribe, you'll get email notifications of anything, whatever happens in here. If I post on the forum, if I post a vlog video, if I was to have a new course service, whatever it may be, you're gonna get notification in your email, and come to the website, find out what's going on, stay updated. So all of that is there. Of course, I got a few more things in the documentation. I'm not quite going to go deep into it, but there's some other products and things that I've already released, a couple scripts and things like Hackpack 2. Hackpack 2 is open source. So if you know anything about code, if you know how to write scripts and all that good stuff, you can definitely just come to the Hackpack documentation, scroll down to the bottom of it, and download Hackpack yourself. Give it a try. Right now, this version is for Linux only. It's meant to be a dependency handler for Linux tools anyway. So it's specifically for Linux as of right now. But if, like I said, if you're familiar with code, you know how to write your own scripts and things like that already, then download it. See if there's any ways you can improve it and send it back to me. Let me know. And if you don't know how to write your own code and use this type of thing, don't download it yet. Go to the enroll button at the home page, register for my class, and I will show you how to do it. How's that sound? I'll show you how to do it myself in person, in a state-of-the-art classroom with everything we need. I'll tell you what you need. I'll tell you how much it costs. I'll tell you how much time I need from you. Right here, right now, to your face, right? So, last thing, Taiki's Eye. Taiki's Eye is actually very, 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 very special to me, and I'm going to explain to you why. Taiki's Eye is special to me because this project, I feel like the way it came about, it just almost doesn't make sense. Taiki's Eye, I've started working on this project before I created Faney's Guild. This was just an idea I randomly had one day, and I took it serious. And now here we are going into 2026 with multiple projects on the way, building a freaking AI. Like, the world's changing from Taiki's Eye, right? You can read more about what it is, of course, in the documentation. I'm just going to keep urging you guys to visit the website, so just do it. Like, don't make it hard for yourself. Don't make it hard for me. Just go on the website. Check it out. Look at it. Right? Subscribe. That makes it easier for everybody. Then I don't have to send it to you. Just check it out. Right? So, and learn about this stuff. Find out what's going on, because, I mean, your idea might be the next thing that blows up. And you partner with me. I made it for you. You get what I'm saying? So, reach out. Shoot me calls, shoot me emails. 2026 is about to be absolutely enormous, as long as you want it to be. I know it will be for me. Who's going to come and join me, right? Who's going to learn how to create? Who's next? I'll be waiting. Let me know. Actually, I'm not waiting. I'm going to be doing it. You going to be waiting. Don't do that. Happy New Year, y'all. Y'all have a great one. If you have any questions about anything that's on the up and coming, if I didn't explain how to subscribe well enough, let me know. Let me know. Get in contact with me. Shoot me a message. Call me if you got my number. I can talk your head off. And let's get it done, man. Let's get rolling. You guys be safe. Love to all you guys. Thank you for watching. And there's a lot more to come. So get subscribed. Let me know if you need anything.